Hello, Jason Smith here with the Established Trader Academy, and a real common question that comes in is what is the best broker to use, whether it's Forex or stocks or whatever. And so in this particular video, I'm just going to go over a few of my favorite Forex brokers, okay? And just do a real quick review of them. I'm not going to spend much time on them, but they're really good quality brokers. And first of all, like, what is it that I look for in a broker? Well, I want a broker to be well capitalized. That means they have a lot of money so that if something goes wrong, they're not going to just be gone the next day. I remember in 2015 when the Swiss franc and the euro, when Switzerland unpinned the Swiss franc from the euro. Basically, what was going on was the Swiss franc and the euro were always like, if the euro went up, then the Swiss franc went up. If the euro went down, the Swiss franc went down. They were kind of 1-to-1 is the way that they were. Switzerland set that, and then just overnight they said, okay, we're not doing that anymore. Caused a massive craziness in the market, and lots of people lost a lot of money in just a few minutes. It was crazy, and some companies went completely bankrupt. Like, workers went to work one day, they went home, had dinner, woke up the next day, and there was no more company to go back to the next day. One of those companies was Alpara UK. And I have friends who actually got caught up in that whole issue. So I want to make sure that a broker is well capitalized. I also want to make sure that it's regulated and with a good quality regulating authority, whether it's in America with the CFTC or the National Futures Association, the NFA, or if it's in England with the FSC, or you know, just a good quality, or they're regulated in Australia, a good quality regulatory authority. Okay, I want to make sure those two things. I also want to make sure that their management team is good quality and they're ethical. And I mean, that can take a lot of time to research to find out how their management team has dealt with things over time and what kind of decisions they made over time. It can take a bit of research, but I'm going to show you a trick here to be able to get around that. And another thing I'm looking for is how their executions are. Do they have nice, quick, quality executions that are also relatively accurate to what someone is seeing on their screen, or is there a lot of slippage or a lot of issues with their execution? So those are the things that I'm looking for, and I have up here a few. I'm going to show you just my screen here. Like, for example, Owanda. Owanda fits all of those categories, and I've seen Owanda really work for their clients. I've seen clients come into some real tough issues, and Owanda has actually taken they've taken a loss themselves to be able to help their clients. And I've seen them do that regularly. And like I said, this whole debacle in 2015, January 2015, Owanda chose to take a loss to work for the benefit of their clients. And that just is that's not seen around the world. And so they've really impressed me over time. Owanda is a very good broker. Another very good broker is FX Pro. The thing with FX Pro is they do spend a lot of money in advertisement, and that kind of makes me a little concerned, to be honest with you, because if a company is spending a lot of money for advertising, then that means there are a lot of people who go there and then leave, and they're making just enough money to cover their advertising and make enough money and to cause the business to keep running. And so they're not relying as much on personal referrals from people who just genuinely like their services. And so that honestly, that sends up a yellow flag there. I'm not against companies advertising, and companies kind of do need to advertise. And so it's not necessarily a red flag, but when a company spends a lot of money on advertising, well, where else could they be investing their money to make it really high quality for their customers? And then they're just getting a lot of really good quality recommendations from current clients. With that said, I know that I've met management there. I don't know them all personally, but I have met some of their management team, and I've seen them operate over a long period of time. And so I'm very, very happy with the way they treat their clients and their executions and all of that stuff. Okay, another one is DarwinX. DarwinX is actually a relatively new brokerage, and I've only been around for a few years, but they're constantly reinvesting their money into further developing their platform. And I just think it's really awesome. This is one of those companies that if you were to sign up through them, through me, I could make some money on it. But I'm not doing that right now because I really want you to know that this is, I actually am very impressed with them and what they do, how they're investing their money back into the company to make it a really, really high quality experience for their traders. And also they have the opportunity for traders to be able to trade other people's money through their platform. And it's not like any other platform that I've ever seen. They do a very, very high quality job of making it fair for investors, making it fair for traders, making it very, very transparent, and yet not giving away the strategy of the traders. It's really very high quality the way they're doing it. And so that's an extra incentive for people to go through DarwinX. They are, unfortunately, them and as well as FX Pro are not available for American residents. So you have to keep that in mind about anybody who's not in America. You can definitely sign up with them and also have the opportunity to trade a good amount of money through them. I know plenty of people who are trading 400,000, 500,000, $1 million through this platform, and they're doing a very, very good job. Another one, and this is actually where I run my accounts through, is Forex Park FX for Forex trading and CFDs and stuff. And this one I am going to put a link down below, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I do get a commission. I do get money back if you sign up through Forex Park FX through me. But here's the thing, you also get money back, because the nice thing about Forex Park FX is you can see the different brokers that they work with. Justin, he's actually a friend of mine. He's the one who started this company and runs it. He's genuinely one of the most honest people I've ever met in the industry. And Justin has gone through and done all of the deep research with hundreds of brokerages and really asking the hard questions that you and I as traders we would never think to ask. But he's also an attorney, and so he understands law, finance law. He understands the way brokers operate and does everything that he does. And so he knows what questions to ask to see, are these guys really on the up and up, or are they just being a bit shady here? You know, what's going on? And so he's compiled a very, very small number of brokers that he works with, and he'll talk to you and find out, hey, what is it that your need? What are your needs? And okay, let's see what this broker offers. And he actually then connects you to. The cool thing about it is then, of course, he gets paid from the broker. I'll get paid just a small amount because I connected you to him. But also with every single trade you make, whether it wins or loses, you also get a little bit of the money that he gets paid from the broker. So he's really looking to be able to give you some of that back. And if you just deposit that back into your account, then you can really see some good increase in your account. And that's what I've done, and I've really enjoyed that kind of increase in my account as well. So I'm going to put a link down here right below, and you can go and just click on that, and you can even set up a phone call with him or someone on his team, and really see if this is something for you. If it's something for you, cool. If it's not something for you, then cool. I mean, but now you know a few different brokers you can go with that I really personally like, and yeah, and go from there. And great, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.